World of YouTube, true crime, terrible sight, and everything else. I was going over this case a few days ago, and literally I could have sworn when this case came up, for some apparent reason, I could have sworn that they were talking about a little girl. And, of course, the phone that I looked it up and got the information on is now dead. I tried pressing in the little girl of Miss Lake, whatever this, it's in Florida, Little Lake Panasoffkee. Panasoffkee. Yeah, right. I'm taking it's a Native American word. Due to the fact that I believe, not only the natives live near this area, and at first they were saying she was Native American. It later came out to be someone that could have been an exchange student out from, I believe, England or something. But anyways, it's a case that, of course, is still, supposedly unsolved, but someone did come up from the same place as this girl and said this could have been her friend. But, of course, they still haven't figured out right who killed her. It was on February 19th, of course, 1971. And I don't know if that was the year that Ted Bundy was running around the country, which he was. But I'm sure some kind of serial killer probably did this. Especially when you got, immigrants coming in or exchange students. And this reminds me a lot of a case that came up, and I might cover it, was the college student serial killer. And of course, there's a lot of, serial killers that target college students. Because, right, they're the ones that are running late. They're the ones that running the day doing work, and they're going here, they're going there. They go to work, and, and by the time they're ready and said and done, it's late, 10, 11 o'clock at night, they're going home. Some of them unwind. Some of them go to parties. Just like many cases I've covered. And unfortunately, they get caught up in the wind of darkness. But I might be going to this location. Do a little ghost hunting, folks. And as I can see, though, I believe this lake has definitely been cut down. The only reason why I say this is because in the story they say that she was found in a part of the lake under a, I believe a ramp off the highway or an overpass bridge. And the only part where the bridge is, or any overpass, is right here, through here, down here, over here. I mean, I'm thinking more of the exits. So there, if any, here. And as you can clearly see, I don't know if that is a road, which I think it is. or paths that you can get into, but there's no highway on this side or this side of the lake. That is why it leads me to believe that this lake was bigger. And I believe, yes, it used to come down and around. So I'm most likely to bet she was over here, thrown off the side of the road, mind you. And I'm going with that because of the road being there, a way to get off the highway, a road to get off to get away. Whether or not it's an escape route, gives that person time to pull off, drive around, in case someone drove by or whatnot. But, like I say, that is where I'm going with, because over here you got this off also could have been part of the lake, and it does look like that was a lake all the way over there, but that bridge don't have, that's a road. So highway, interstate, whatever the case may be, I believe all of this was once the lake, and because they did the highway, they must have cut that lake down, and it looks like they're built here anyways. Over here, whatever. It looks like there's a road that goes into that. But this is definitely the lake, but cut down. And I can see where the ridge goes, where the water would be right up in the line here. So most definitely I'm right about where the body was found. But as you can see, things of long time of periods change things. And I think this is a merger to on and off the highway. There's no on and off ramps there. So I'm believing 71, this Highway 75 was built and the water was still there. So yes, I'm going with right here with Tom and Jerry's airboat ride. I wonder if that's Tom and Jerry the cat and cartoon. They have airboat rides with the friggin' Tom and Jerry logo, right? To check that out. And bring a hammer and bonk my kids on the head. Tom and Jerry. That's what they did, boy. Bonk. But anyways, in all seriousness, I'd like to do a little ghost hunting there. If it's safe, but I definitely want to cover this story. Take a real good look at it. I mean, just to check it out. And ghost hunt. Maybe we can get an answer. That's one thing I've been trying to do lately. And mind you, I got something new I'm going to try too. Bear with me. Gotta grab this. I've now recently put in my pocket. When I bring it to ghost places, I'm bringing it with me. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know what it's going to bring. But right here, I went to the bear with me. Why do I gotta forget? Dang it. Alright, this is enough of that. Forgetting things. And I was just there yesterday. I want to kick myself where it counts. Oh, man. What was it? Jesus Christ, you come on. Bear with me. Oh, man. This is an embarrassment. I went to... Hang on a second. I'll be back. What a jackass. So, we'll go back to this. Show you everybody what that is. So if you can see that, that is a nice little Ouija board necklace. So yesterday I went to the Grafton flea market. Went through the front gate. And no sooner did I eye contact, just like something dragged me to it. This was hanging off a Ouija board box from 1972. William Fold, William Fold box. Salem, Mass. Ouija board, just like mine, but I have the planchette. This was hanging off the box as an extra. So now I'm going to take this little thing, and I'm going to bring it to places where I know it's haunted. Yes, I better stop that before I hypnotize myself. But besides getting a planchette with a Ouija board for $20, got myself a necklace to go with it. And I'm hoping this will work as how I want it to. Be pretty neat, wouldn't it, to have yourself a little Ouija board. And once again, look at that. To find and communicate with the dead. I plan to bring this to this place too. Yes, Tom, if I get the chance, I will get to see you, but right now it's just on the if to do list. Other than that, I don't know how far this case, I mean, there's nothing new on this case, but what a witness had come out and said that this girl could have been her friend, but still the murderer has not been found. We're talking about 1971, where anybody could have been a serial killer back then. I mean, you got John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, right? You had, well, you can't use, what's his name? Jeffrey Dahmer, because he wanted men. But there's other serial killers, especially out in Florida, that ran them hills. Well, no hills out there. But ran the streets, ran the swamps. And yes, I'm for damn sure she was victim of one of them serial killers. And for that being said, for you women in college, if you do happen to come by this video, better be safe out there, people. Because I think to this day there's still jerks out there roaming and stalking. And this unfortunate person, right, lost their life. So, that to be said, ghost hunting's coming. Hopefully, if I get it planned right. But still got a lot of places around here to use this sucker. Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. I do things that people say do not do. Because I'm just that way. Because damn it, I'm going to catch something. And I already have. But I want to catch the full figure. I want to be face to face with the spirits in the spirit world. Hoping to get it with this little gadget. Until that next video, like I said, be safe, take care, always beware. Because there's still random jerks out there. And it's sick. Out.